Hi everyone, Frege here, and today I want to talk about Rayhaan's one of the newest release, and it is called Tiger. Even though the Tiger is not written anywhere, I think because of the picture, people are calling it Tiger, and it is a Cal Cologne edition. So Cal Cologne is basically an YouTuber, fragrance influencer, and I think his favorite fragrance is Penhaligon's Halfeti. So I think he tried to you know uh, collaborate with Raihan to you know clone that Halfeti DNA. So I just sniffed Halfeti once, so I cannot actually give you a really good comparison with Halfeti, but I can give you a kind of short review on how this one smells like. What this one smells like. So the thing is, first thing first, it is not a summer fragrance. It you can't wear it in the hot weather. It is for colder weather and maybe in the spring, but mainly for colder weather because it is really strong. Uh, they are marketing it as 30% oil concentration. I used it yesterday around like 4 p.m. 5 p.m. and I am still getting strong, smell from my cloth. So almost after 12 hours. So the lasting power on cloth, it is beyond remarkable. It lasts way longer than I expected. All right, it is a truly bismuth fragrance. So the thing is, what does it smell like? Performance is good, but what about the smell? So the thing is, when you first spray it, there is a spicy freshness. All right, the first thing that you are going to smell is the spice, and it has a combination of nutmeg, saffron, and cardamom. Even though I can't smell all of them, I can kind of sense that nutmeg. You can sense that it has some well blended spice. So that spice is mixed with some freshness, and I think that freshness is coming from uh, you know tea. A kind of tea accord is here. You can sense that if you are familiar with different kinds of tea notes in fragrances, you will know what I'm talking about. It has a distinct tea note, but from what I know, that original Halfeti that does not have any tea note. So I think that might be a difference here. It is a little bit fresher in the opening, from what I can remember, but after like 5 minutes you will start to get rose, and also there are other floral notes, but the rose, you can sense rose with spice. Makes it a really nice, amazing smelling fragrance. I really like that, you know that combination of rose and spice. But that rose is not like sweet rose or too floral, maybe a little bit feminine. It is not that kind of rose. I don't think most women will like this kind of fragrance because it is really strong, and it is not a rose fragrance, but that rose you can detect. All right. It kind of reminds me of Asmal Rosewood. If you have sniffed that fragrance, it has kind of distinct similarity to that fragrance, uh, because of the rose and wood combination. And here's the thing, that rose never overshadows that spiciness. That spiciness is always, like in your face. But the rose stays in the background. You can detect it if you are sniffing in your hand. You will sense that it has that rose, but that rose quickly gets dominated with wood, and it is a really woody fragrance. Woody, spicy, little bit fresh, and there is rose. All right, but the rose is not the main player here. That woody nature, like cedar wood, agar wood, sandalwood, those kind of woody texture you will get from this fragrance, and that you will get like within 15 to 20 minutes. And it has patchouli, I think, uh, or maybe I'm wrong. No, I don't think it has patchouli, but it has amber. Yeah, yeah. From what I remember, it does not have patchouli. Patchouli, I'm talking about another fragrance. I will talk about that in a second. But it does not have patchouli, but it has amber. All right, and the thing is that agarwood, sandalwood, and cedarwood, those kind of wood gives it a really nice, well blended woody nature with that spiciness that was in the beginning. So it is a spicy, woody scent. But the thing is, towards the dry down, it becomes more and more leathery. And that leather is smooth, but that leather is, I think, as the time goes on, it becomes more dominant and it becomes more, how do I say it, little bit dark. So you have to like leather to like the dry down of this fragrance. If you don't like leather, you are not gonna enjoy the dry down. So because of that combination of amber and also leather and what did I say? Leather and cedar wood, little bit different types of woody, leathery and woody nature of this fragrance. It kind of reminds me of Hugo Boss bottled Absolute. Like after 5 to 10 minutes, I think they kind of share some similarities in the air, but they are not very similar. But because of that woody nature and because of that leathery nature of this fragrance, you will kind of it kind of reminds me of Boss Bottled Absolute. All right, so there's that, and the performance is really really solid. And for the price, I think it is a no-brainer. If you like spicy woody fragrance, then you are going to love this. And in the dry down, it becomes more and more leathery, and that's the journey of this whole fragrance. And you know that's it. I hope I could help you make a purchase decision on this fragrance. Thanks.